Yeah, I believe we are live.
We are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Golkara34, and I'm here today with the one, the only, the Barnaclesaurus.
Hello, everybody. I'm extremely tired because pretty much for the past week straight, I basically had a goal that if I was gonna get out season 4, episode 1 tomorrow, which it is coming out indeed tomorrow, if I was going to be able to do that, I had to have the first 3 episodes done. That was my goal, so I'd have a bit of a backlog. And I've pretty much spent the past week just every day, for at least 2 to 4 hours just editing. And today I'm just forgetting that season 4 is even a project and relaxing finally.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's good news that you're working on it. You're working on it so hard, and I think
yeah,
and that's pretty good because the quality you put out the trailers, then I'll tell you something. We're gonna get a right treat from you. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I'd say that it's even higher quality than the trailers. Most of the best stuff I have saved for the actual episodes. I mean, some of the trailers show actual clips from it, but a lot of the trailers were just little shots I took in my yard just for the sake of the trailer. The Where Are We trailer gives you the best idea of the actual how the season is going to be. And then
it's like a little throwback as well to your season 1 opening and season 2 opening, I guess. So that's cool.
And 3, all 3 of them, I have to start with that same sentence.
Yeah.
And I have to say, even though it's a ton of work, and sometimes I'm just cursing at my software and just have a headache by the end of the day, it really is worth it when I look into my finished episode folder and I see 3 episodes sitting in there. I'm just ugh. Because then when you see those and you watch them, it's like you're seeing it for the first time, even though you've been working with the clips and everything.
Right, okay. So for those who don't know hang on a sec. I guess you wouldn't really, you would know why we're here today, but today I was supposed to invite a couple more people on, but unfortunately they can't come on to watch I think my first proper film, Theropod Chronicles. This is going back 3 years now, I think, but I can't remember. But basically, we're just going to watch that, and 90% of the time I shall be cringing, 10% of the time I shall be sitting here silent, sobbing, because, I don't think this has aged well. But we shall see. So, Binacle, if you are ready, I am ready. So,
yeah, are we going to count down to pressing play or?
Yeah, so 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, it's starting out pretty dramatic. It's got some music.
Yeah. I used some of the Dark Knight music for it, actually.
We are looking at a lawn. That is for sure.
This is at my mum's house. And the funny thing is that I don't think people know this, but before I actually started shooting, I had to mow the lawn because the grass was too high. So every time I want to go out shooting, I had to mow the lawn. Well, this is the main character. And there is a helicopter. Oh no, it's a plane in the background. Oh god.
Oh no. Oh no, it's that freaking guy with the hole in his head.
Yeah.
I forgot the character's name. Atchie or whatever.
Yeah. I've done some great editing here with the wires with the Stegosaurus.
Yeah, I've actually thought about trying to do stuff with wires to move them, but unless you have really thin fishing line, it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Oh, dramatic. I got this music from a film called Unstoppable. I don't know if you heard of it. It's like trains and stuff.
Oh, interesting.
And it's pretty good music.
It's kind of funny that the character's talking about He's got to keep quiet, but he's still in the middle of a field.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They should see him,
Yeah.
to be fair. Oh, whoa. Oh, it's Grant.
Yeah. Oh. I just turned that up a bit too loud and the roar went right in my ear then.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I used it as a Tarbosaurus pretty much.
I've said the voice acting is pretty silly, but like the overall quality is like surprisingly good. Like just the action, like the way the dinosaurs move and everything's choreographed is pretty good.
Yeah, I think I used I can't remember what the camera was that I used. It was a Canon camera, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, for season 4 was shot with a Canon PowerShot something or other.
Yeah, but I think it was a camcorder I used. I used one of those handheld camcorders. Oh yeah, and I used some Man of Steel music in there as well because I was like at the time I was a big fan of Man of Steel. Still am. I still think it's good movie. Even though people don't think it is, but I'm just like.
I watched the first like quarter of it, and I wasn't particularly thrilled, but I do still want to watch the whole thing at some point.
Yeah, it is pretty. There's like problems in it, but at the same time, they're minimal. They don't make the movie bad. The movie is like good overall, but it's not bad like a lot of people make out to be, which is just.
Man, this video must have just a million copyrights notices.
It did initially. Well, the thing is that luckily before they got major copyrights on it, where I couldn't use them on editor, I managed to put them all together on editor into one big movie, and then afterwards I got the copyrights. Oh, I think I got some criticism from one guy because of this scene. I think it's this scene. I can't remember. I haven't watched this in ages. Oh god, the breathing sound effects. Just me breathing.
Oh, Primeval Raptor.
Yeah. He's actually completely bald now because the feathers kept breaking off.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Shame. Still one. I think that's actually one of my favorite figures of all time. That particular figure, just because it's like such a good figure.
Yeah, from like an action figure standpoint, it's really well done.
Yeah, it's a really good action figure. Although the claw isn't upright, well, it's not up proper where it should be. It's like a Schleich figure. The claws.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What in Mesozoic's name is this?
Oh, Mesozoic. I thought he said what in Mastodon's name, and I was like,
I should have said that.
Oh, Crisscross says it's not working.
Oh, Crisscross, hey, I'm sorry. Damn it.
But he's in chat now. I think he's watching it. He's part of it in spirit.
Oh, that's good. Oh, good. Crisscross, keep watching it, mate.
Oh, and Branded Gamer just says, sorry, Kai, I couldn't join.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine, Brandon. It's all right, mate. Oh, here we go. Yeah, notice how I didn't really cut them right.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I said the word, yeah.
Well, to be fair, I mean, some of my reviews, even recent ones, have like really bad cuts. But that was mostly Movie Maker's fault. I'm going to go ahead and blame Movie Maker and not take any personal responsibility. Even though early on it really was, I just was not that good at it. But
yeah.
Movie Maker does sometimes like it sometimes like adjusts the cuts after it renders it or exports it.
Oh yeah. I've seen that before. I used Movie Maker to make this film, but a couple of problems I had with it, the major problems I had, is that for some reason, some of the video files just get corrupted. And it's like, there's one... Yeah, I think there's one video I actually could not retrieve, and I could put back into this film, and it's not been in there since. So, fun fact for the viewers, yay! That was a mistake. I made a mistake. Tell me about it, for God's sakes. Oh.
That did not take much to get him to tell them.
Yeah.
Very short interrogation.
Yeah. Who live your dance? He says.
I'd still like to do something like this, like with talking human-ish characters, but they're dinosaur figures, and like really try to do it like really well, just with the story and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good, I think. But I think there's a mistake in one part of this coming up. I think the Allosaurus fell over, and I didn't realize it, so it's in the shot, fallen over.
Oh no!
I wonder when it's going to come up. It might come up. I don't know.
Stuff like that kind of bugs me. Where like even in season 4, there's some shots where like bipedal figures are like leaning back on their tails, like they kind of fell back on their tails and stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. I think Digon has actually said to me that he wants to make a prequel where it explains the backstory between Thermus and this character called Aviodens that they keep talking about. So, yeah, that's really good. So, Digon, if you're watching this, thank you again, mate. Thank you again. If you really want to make it.
And me and Degat were also talking about. I won't say too much because I don't know what he wants to reveal yet, but he's thinking about he might be doing a DI canon movie about something. So.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've been added to the chat about it.
Oh, nice.
So, viewers, hopefully in the future you will see a DI canon film coming out, and be excited. Be very excited. Even though we have told you nothing about it.
If Paleotopia is anything to go by, it will be good.
Yes, exactly. Oh, that's something stupid. Why did I do that? He's literally going to sleep in the same place where he got attacked by the raptors.
Just kind of lays down where he's at.
Yeah. But it's just like stuff like that I look back on now, and it's just like, oh, this is just ugh. Right. Right.
Does the Papillosaurus have like a big chunk out of its neck?
He does, yeah. I don't know where that actually came from. I think one day I just like took him out of my toy box, and then he just had a big mark on him, and I was just like, oh, well, that's ruined.
Yeah, my Papocarnotaurus has like a bit of paint dripped off the tip of its tail. It's just really random because normally Papo is like pretty durable, but
yeah, it is. But I think. Oh, I can't remember if it's in this, but I dropped my Carnotaurus once off of my shelf, and it's got a big chunk out of its lip now. My Papo one. So I don't know if it'll show up in film because I think I used it here. friend, foe, prey.
Oh
That
dear.
zooming shot there. Yeah.
Oh, it's that Mapusaurus.
Yeah. But
Forgot
I
about
think in
that
this, I
figure.
called it. Yeah. I think I called it an Ed marker in this one. Oh, hello there, Bloodcrest. Yes, I'm doing fine. How are you? Like, hi, how are you?
That Mapusaurus is kind of like a precursor to the Carchar and the Acro. Like it kind of
Yeah.
has the wide hips, but not quite as wide.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you could see they were
It
going
does,
in
yeah.
that direction.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Something's happened. But yeah, I think when I was like, I think years ago, this is when I started like getting into Collectae and stuff like that. Well, this is actually when I first found Collectae, and I was like, oh my god, these are amazing.
And of
So I
course,
bought
back then,
Mapusaurus.
not nearly as amazing as now.
Oh yeah,
The
definitely. They have
progression
gone.
now is insane.
Yeah, like they used to be here, and now they're just all the way up there. Further, actually.
Yeah. It's like kind of pre 2012, like when they were still called Procon, like they were just
Yeah.
like level, may as well have been. But then around
Oh,
2012, like around the era of like the Neovinator, the Mapusaurus and stuff, like they started really improving. And then
yeah.
like 2014 onwards, they've been like almost Safari limited, and they keep getting better every year.
Yeah. Yeah, they do get better every year. Definitely, yeah. Can agree with that. Crisscross asks, what company is the articulated raptor from? I could tell you it's a primeval raptor, but I can't remember what company did the primeval toys. Oh, here we
Plot
go.
twist: it's the Paleo Creatures Guide, no, or Beasts of the Mesozoic.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of those, only not quite as fancy.
Yeah.
Crisscross says Bioncosaurus pointed out the collecta
Oh, yeah.
Medusaceratops was deaf. Does it not have ear holes or something?
I don't think it does, no.
Oh, I don't even remember when I pointed that out, but
Yeah.
I forget that I have that figure. It's like right in the middle of my top shelf, and I genuinely
Yeah.
still forget that I own it.
That's where it's got to now. You've got so many figures that you forget you own some of them.
I mean, the other day I was like tickled by the fact that I have the Safari Caprasuchus. I was like, oh yeah, I have that one. No. Because it's like one of those figures that like I've seen in person at like shops and stuff a ton. Like I have a local
Yeah.
shop with Safari, and there's a couple figures where they always have some in there. And then when I realized one is on my shelf, I'm like, oh yeah, I never realized I actually picked one up. Just like Jesus.
Oh, I want to get to that point someday where I just like think to myself, that Safari LTD Ceratosaurus looks nice. Oh, wait a second. Oh, it's on that shelf about 40 feet that way.
Yeah, yeah. I want to get to a point where I accidentally order a duplicate, and I'm like, oh, didn't realize.
Yeah.
See that's Matthew right there. Matthew must like have to reconfirm what he has and what he doesn't like when he's ordering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because even though my collection's pretty big, like Matthew must have the most of like any YouTuber or anyone in the community.
Probably,
Like
yeah.
it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. But I love that collection video and he showed how he arranged like the shelves he does. Like I'd like to have them shelves. They look awesome.
Yeah, like
Those
built into the wall. Mm.
On me. Oh. So if anybody's in the chat, I'm interested. Are you watching this along with us? And are you cringing like I am?
Oh, famous last words.
Yeah.
You'll be eaten with ease.
Yeah, I think this was a plot point I was going to plan on filming, but I never actually did because I was like, I completely forgot about it. I was like reading the script, and I like realized I'd missed a huge chunk. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna go back and do it because laziness.
That's the story of like season 1 of DI. Like I would have episodes that ended on cliffhangers and then did not pick up. Remember at the end of the Snowy episode, Bloodtooth starts on a migration, and we do not return to that.
Yeah,
And it's because
yeah.
that first season, like that first season was so weird because I shot the first 5 episodes in one day, and then I shot like an episode like a month after that.
Yeah.
So it was just like huge breaks. But then the first ones were just this huge cluster. This made no sense. It's a stupid schedule.
just everything is everywhere in any place at any point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so a lot of people say
Even,
no,
like,
they're not watching this along with us. Well, if you do want to watch this along with us, we are at 18 minutes 16 seconds. So there's that. Oh yeah, I made a comedy bit where the Allosaurus falls asleep from the Tarbosaurus talking too much.
I actually like the use of the growl sound for like the snoring.
Yeah. I got them from I think he's called King Annihilus, or Acilus now. I think King Acilus. He makes all these like. Oh,
What on earth?
what was that? Oh, it's a baby Stegosaurus. I remember this.
Oh.
I used walrus sounds for it because apparently
Oh
walruses
my
make that.
god. Oh, and it just got taken out too.
I completely forgot about this.
I so wish I could rewind to watch that again, but I don't want to make it a pain in the ass for us to stay watching at the same time. But oh my god, that was really funny. I don't know why, like first it's like 2 layers. Like first of all, the noise is just like, and then I love when he eats it. It's just out of nowhere, just and there's so much gore sounds too. Just oh my god.
Yeah.
That always cracks me up, even in like just Dinosaur Island type series. When I watch some on YouTube just for the fun of it, like all the clone series and stuff.
Yeah.
Like whenever there's just like a random dinosaur that just gets eaten brutally out of nowhere, it's just it always makes me laugh. I don't know why.
Austin Hall says hi. Hi, Austin Hall.
Hello, Austin.
And I think when I was making this film as well, for some reason, I was partly inspired by the 2001, I think it's 2001, Planet of the Apes remake. And I know that's a terrible film, but I guess some parts of that actually inspired me to make this film as well. But I was like, I'm not going to do as crap as them. I'm going to do it better.
I'll be back in a second. I gotta get some water.
Okay. All right, you go get yourself some water. I probably need some water in a bit anyways. So, if anybody is wanting to watch along with us, we are at 21 minutes, pretty much. So just go and look it up. It's called Theropod Chronicles, and it's the full movie we're watching. All right, so guys, I'm going to post it in the thing now. So if anybody wants to watch along with us, you can do that. Right. Right.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, I come back and Raptors literally being thrown around.
Yeah. This is the introduction of Aviodens, the big villain. Is it just me, or does Aviodens sound a lot like Warsaw?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay, we
These
know
are
who
it's
Warsaw's
all
dad is.
canon. Yeah.
Yeah, we all know who Warsaw's dad is now. Warsaw is part Giganotosaurus, mostly mammoth. Oh, brilliant.
I love how, like, for one step from each of them, it makes a big footstep noise, and then
Yeah,
not ever again.
yeah. At the time, I only had what was it? I only had like those things, but yeah, I just couldn't. I just didn't have any more like footstep sound effects apart from like little pitter patter ones, which is like it sounds like a bird's just walking along. Oh,
Oh,
hello,
hello, Gaming Aloe.
Hello.
hello, gaming hello, hello. How are you doing?
Good.
Are you watching this along with us?
Yes. This is the
Great.
exception.
What are your opinions on it?
This is honestly probably my favorite.
Really? Oh, I feel really honored now. Oh, I feel like I want to cry.
I try to watch streams as much as I can.
Yeah. Oh, Chris Cross just says he almost cringes to death at the sound of the sound effects.
Yeah. Still can't get over that baby Stegosaurus. It's.
Anyone want to listen to some iterate?
Yeah.
Oh, Jagged Gamer's here in the chat.
Yeah. Hello, Jagged Gamer. If you can hear me. Oh yeah, there was another problem. There's aeroplanes near. Well, there was aeroplanes near where I live at the time, and
Yeah.
they kept flying over.
That's one of the biggest problems with my series is I like live right up off of a main road. Like literally like
Yeah.
every scene in the first 3 seasons, every single shot you can hear city noise. It's just inescapable.
Oh, this music though.
Depression.
Yeah, so I mean, I am today, but I'm like a big fan of Disney Dinosaur, and I thought I had to use at least one soundtrack of, well, a couple of soundtracks of it in this movie, and I'm so happy I did, because the soundtracks to that movie, the soundtracks to Disney Dinosaur are actually really, really good. Like, they're super awesome.
I wouldn't know. I have not seen that movie in so long.
Oh, it's just, I think Hans Zimmer did the soundtracks to them, but it's just like, they're so epic
Really?
and so good. Yeah, even like the minor ones are like so good.
One thing I would like, I might have to rewatch that now. I've also been thinking I need to rewatch some of Land Before Time, the first movie,
Yeah.
and maybe the second
I'm
one.
gonna have to
After
go
that, I
soon.
don't care.
Might.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'll still have about 20 minutes until I have to clean my room.
Right, okay.
Okay. Cool.
Got to clean your rooms.
Okay. Because logic.
Your rooms are dirties.
Yeah, I could probably
It's a
stand to clean
mess.
mine. I mean, in the streams, all you guys see is this one wall, but what you don't know is that around my feet is like broken apart Legos. I still have a bunch of Chinosaurs. There's a bunch of like board game boxes and rolled up posters, old food wrappers.
If you were to see my room, all you would see is a levitating bed and a mess.
Blimey, well, I kind of pride myself on keeping my room clean. Well, right now I'm at my father's, and we got carpet, but my mother's, I've got laminate flooring, and that gets dirty like every 2 days, so I have to sweep and hoover it every 2 days. So yeah, there's that. And then, well, then again, I'm moving to university, aren't I? So I'm going to definitely cleaning that a lot because carpets.
I'm just sitting here and trying to make a new stick figure for my animator.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember the days when I used to make pivot videos.
To make Xenoceratops or to make Dimetrodon is the question. Or to make Spino.
Are you going to make the new Dimetrodon though?
Yeah.
Do it.
New
That's cool.
Dimetrodon.
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, the one with like the sails, like where it like goes halfway up the sail.
Oh
Like
yeah,
yeah, and it's more mammalian. That's
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
cool. That's cool.
I'm using a
Yeah.
very detailed reference.
Oh,
Nice.
sweet.
Because
I
logic.
think I did a. Yeah.
God, now I just want to go tidy up my room. I'm just looking around and like, like okay, on my little. I don't know if either of you have been on my Watching Relic channel and seen my parts collection video, but I have a little area.
This is a first for me, honestly.
But I have a little area over by the drawers where all my parts, all my Lego stuff is, where I actually build stuff, and there's still parts there from a build that it hasn't been posted yet, but it's been months since I built this thing. And I still have all the parts. I can tell it's from that one because it's the color scheme. I just have a bunch of parts just sitting there still. It's disgusting.
Alright.
It's really confusing me because I'm trying to watch the stream, but like but it doesn't really make much sense to me because it's like, what are we doing? It's confusion.
It's like it's just like the Allosaurus stood there
Car
with the whole.
uses a confusion beam. I am now very confused.
Yes, that is true. And Zip, I don't know. Spino is here. Zipino. I don't know. How do you pronounce your name?
Spino.
Zip Spino.
I always say Z Spino.
Spino.
But
Z
that makes
Spino.
more
I'm just gonna call him Z. Or just Zpino. Zpino.
Spino. Spino. Yeah, I think the best way to say it is just Spino. Like you end up pronouncing it.
Well, hello Spino. How are you doing? I'm just gonna say that.
Jagged Gamer says, "Yay, season 4 is coming." Yeah, less than 24 hours now. In fact, it's about 11 hours away because I'm gonna make it public like right at midnight.
Oh, by the way, I use Dragon Ball Z music as well for this part.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm okay. I think I've said it before on my channel. Anyways, I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, and like I need to use some Dragon Ball Z stuff.
Oh god, that old collector Baryonyx. What in the hell?
Yeah, that was another.
Fire.
That was another first. And straight in there with the bite to the neck.
Dead.
My thoughts exactly.
Who do you guys think would win in a fight? Coelophysis or what is it called? Oh, Coelophysis versus.
Oh dear God, Baryonyx is getting its arm like pulled out of the socket.
Yeah. What was that you saying, Gaming Allo? What was it?
Who do you guys think would win?
Coelophysis or what?
Coelophysis versus Coelophysis versus Postosuchus.
Postosuchus.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot bigger. But if you have a whole group of Coelophysis,
oh yeah.
But
that sounded really sexual then from the Baryonyx. Laid out just how I like it.
Oh God, I missed that. I must have talked over it.
Have you guys seen the Schleich Therizinosaurus?
The repaint, the new one?
The Darth Maul.
No. The old one. The one that's just the normal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's arms came off almost.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did any of you guys know
that
Therizinosaurus, the first one, is actually based on some paleo.
I'm pretty sure it is. The color scheme is spot on for that.
I
have a poster.
How the head looks.
I
think it's the only herbivorous dinosaur that to actually have an articulate jaw.
Oh yeah, probably. I didn't even realize it did.
I think it's the first.
But I have
is it the first herbivorous one to have an articulated jaw? Yeah, maybe it was. I can't remember.
But I have a poster that's like a feathered dinosaurs poster. I've had it for years, and it's probably inaccurate now. I haven't looked at it. in a while, but it's the artist that made that Therizinosaurus like painting that the toy is based off of, and it's right on there. And I'm like,
At least
so the minute I didn't have to
wish
look
the
at like a
I wish the
comparison like
Slight
meme, like the minute I
fairy
saw
had
it,
a
I
fluffy
recognized
bottom.
it.
Yeah.
I'm a big Isle player.
I tried to play Isle and my computer broke, but everyone already knows that story.
Oh no, my computer's a beast.
And then I've got two laptops.
If you call my laptop if you call my laptop Jesus, and this thing's God.
Oh yeah, these two just look at each other and just like, shall we?
Is that the Bullyland Giganotosaurus?
That is, yes. I called it a
Wow.
dog. I used it as a Carcharodontosaurus for a long time, just because it looked
can't
a lot
believe
like
I even recognized that, but
I think it's the first.
no.
Yeah. I think it's the first thing outside of Schleich or Papo I'd bought when I was like younger. Like I saw it on Amazon, I was like, "Dad, get me that! Dad, get me that! Dad, get me that!" He was like, "Okay, I'll get you." Jeez. Yeah.
I'll send a picture of what the Dimetrodon looks so far. I'm using maybe the most accurate. It's on Discord.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Might be able to look on Discord.
It's in general.
Right.
Oh wow, Cody's doing
fabulous.
something Pokemon related.
Ah, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
No. Nope.
He's talking about some shiny Gyarados.
Thanks.
I don't know
Discord.
anything about Pokemon, but I recognize this talk, this language.
Pokegay.
I noticed how my voice broke.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my god.
I forgot about that moment as well. That's brilliant.
That was actually like genuinely funny, like good. I like that.
What world am I living in?
I think the thing about that scene as well is when my voice broke and I just started like
The Metrodon's tail is thick.
Extra thick.
That's what everyone says about speaking of watching Relic, my other channel, I have one character, Brecken, and everyone comments about how thick his thighs are, apparently. So go look up that particular Bionicle that I built, and you will be amazed by the... I mean, no, you don't actually have to do it. But yeah, it has some hips on it, for sure.
Oh.
If we call Gorgonopsid God, then we can call Dimetrodon Jesus.
Yes.
Logic.
Logic.
Because
indeed.
logic.
Yeah. Now Thermos has been kidnapped.
Oh Lord. Which one even is Thermos?
The Tarbosaurus. Thermos is like the big, old, wise, tough guy, and then
he's the Gandalf of this movie.
Are you guys going to go check the Discord?
I think I've just checked it then.
It's the Dimetrodon.
Yeah, I looked at Dimetrodon. It looks pretty good, mate.
I do this, what one person would call a little too much. Or a normal person, that is.
I'm looking at the Dimetrodon now. It looks actually really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Where did you post the picture of the Dimetrodon?
In general.
The prehistoric central one. Oh, here we go. Another Warsaw.
Oh yeah, that looks good. That's nice.
Thank you. Imagine if Dimetrodon didn't even have a sail and it would just make a different species.
Yeah, only just spine sticking out.
Yeah.
What is love? baby. Okay, no, I suck at this.
By the way, does anybody notice the bootleg of the Jurassic Park 3 T-Rex?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I can remember years ago. There was... Oh yeah, I
God,
gave
its
him a Scottish
arms are
accent
way
as well.
big. I love how big its arms are. It's
What
just
is that?
Yeah. I gave it a Scottish accent as well, so I think Camo might be triggered if he sees this again.
oh no. Oh no.
Camo,
Oh god,
Camo.
triggered Camo.
I think
Yeah,
Camo would
Camo.
only be triggered by two things: the Schleich Acrocanthosaurus and not enough ceratopsians.
Yeah.
And apparently the
we
music
need
I
to
like.
stop his addiction.
Jagged
Stop,
Game.
hashtag stop the addiction.
I think Jagged Gamer wants to know if you can join. Jagged Gamer, if you send me a personal message on Discord, I shall add you.
I don't know if anyone was around for the stream Camo did where he was just like playing tons of music and stuff, talking about like theme songs he wanted, but every song I requested was just the heaviest heavy metal I could think of, and it just repeatedly like completely just his reactions were used.
The songs I request would be some of them would be from like British bands, and it's like still be heavy, grungy, screamo music. Because that's the sort of stuff that well, evident from my channel, that's the sort of stuff I actually like. So
Who would win in a fight? Basilosaurus or Leviathan?
Leviathan. I don't know.
Whale v whale, because of logic.
Right. Just use logic.
Now Aloe, you saying because logic is like gonna be a meme now. We will
Because
make
logic.
it happen.
Yeah.
We've made it a meme.
It's that weird Megalosaurus.
Yeah, I actually like that Megalosaurus. It's really nostalgic in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And then, by the way, you know that Saurophaganax right
So
there?
updated.
That Saurophaganax right there, that's a rip-off of the Papo Allosaurus.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
I love the Papo Allosaurus for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
then, yeah, that's a great figure.
Hashtag bash the keyboard.
Oh my god, that T-Rex's voice.
Logic.
Yeah. Jagged Gamer, if you can come on this, by the way, mate, I've just sent you a link so you can come on. So yeah, just join. Okay, right. And yeah, I forgot to mention, like, I still got that Schleich T-Rex. Oh, Schleich T-Rex, Schleich
When you
Allosaurus.
can't find the color that you originally used.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Depression.
I don't know what that scene was, but it happened.
Why did I do it? I know. Whoa.
Sorry.
What was that?
Me being logical.
Oh, that figure though, that Schleich Allosaurus is like, I love it.
I wish there was a new Schleich Allo.
Yeah,
I mean, there
think
is, but it's bad.
Yeah, it didn't.
What's the new one?
The thing is with
It
the
don't-
Schleich Allo is that the first one was really good because it was like the Walking with Dinosaurs Allosaurus. That's why everybody loved it.
Oh, that's not the first one though. There's an even older one. That's.
Oh yeah, I
that's-
forget about the old line. The old line, yeah.
That like dark
the
red.
older line.
That thing's just.
Back in.
I think it's a
Oh, yeah.
What's
quadruped.
the Megatron that I'm making almost look.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Have you
say
seen the
it.
Ceratosaurus they did? Back,
Oh, yeah.
back, way back.
Yep.
Oh boy,
Thing
Camo
looks
would
like a
be triggered.
Triceratops.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
The
Camo's
Taurosaurus is actually really good.
feature. It's a It's like a Triceratops Ceratosaurus.
Yeah. A Triceratops.
That would be probably Camo's best. Be like,
Yeah. Oh, spoiler alert! That's the new Jurassic World 3 hybrid. Goes from Indominus Rex to Indoraptor to Ceratoceratops.
Yeah.
because logic.
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 Logic. Logic.
Logic.
Everybody calls for logic.
If logic wasn't a thing, then life wouldn't be stable.
Life would be full of stuff.
Death.
What are those two
Dog.
figures? They're like black and white, and they have long necks, and they're
Oh, they're
really
Thursday.
weird.
They're Dinosaur Planet.
Europasaurus?
I think they're Dinosaur Planet Therizinosaurus or Dino Valley Therizinosaurus. This is before the
Wow.
iteration before them, and I think these ones are actually rare now. And I've got 2 of them.
Remember when Dimetrodon was ugly?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a lizard with a sail for a while,
Yeah.
and
For a
now
long
it's
while.
pretty cool.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm still just waiting for some company to make a good Dimetrodon. That's my.
Yeah.
I've already said this in like.
Hey, it's called
several
me. I'm gonna
streams,
sculpt a Dimetrodon
Yeah.
someday.
I've already
think
said this
they
in
could-
several streams,
Yeah.
but I really want Safari to make one.
Yeah, definitely. But I think the good thing about Dimetrodon is that it's the equivalent of you know how like most big cats are in the genus Panthera. Well, that's what Dimetrodon is. It's just the past equivalent of Panthera. So you've got the biggest being the lion, and then I think which is Angelensis, Dimetrodon Angelensis, and then Dimetrodon Tutanus is like a lynx in a way.
Yeah. Like there's so many species. There's a lot of
Yeah.
diversity to work with, and a lot of choices if you're reconstructing one.
Yeah, we even found male and females. I think.
Wow, nice. I didn't realize there was any like identifiable sexual dimorphism.
Yeah. Right, I'm just going back in a sec.
Imagine if females didn't have sails.
That would be a very strong amount of sexual dimorphism. It'd be very extreme differences.
Oh yeah.
Probably not as extreme as imagine if Spinosaurus without a sail would be depression. That's all it is. That's all it is. Depression.
I'll be back.
Yeah, plot twist. Suchomimus is
I'm
just
back.
a female Spinosaurus. Suchomimus is a female Spinosaurus. That's the twist of the century.
What? Oh yeah, that'd be a big twist.
At least
Except
it'll
they
still
didn't
have
live
a
at the same
sail.
time. Does not work.
Wait a minute.
There's still people that
What if-
consider Suchomimus as a bariatric
What if
species.
female Carnotaurus don't have any horns? And no arms. 'Cause logic!
Because logic. Have a look at these practical effects. I'm using a towel as a rock.
I didn't realize that's what that was supposed to be, and I was kind of wondering.
I know.
I have actually just recently watched that. I had never seen it before.
Theropod
Yeah.
Chronicles.
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be like, no, it's just gonna be a documentary
Yeah.
type thing. I'm like, holy crap, this is incredibly interesting.
Okay, apparently.
I almost want to make a continuation off of it.
I should have made a sequel, but I think the problem was
I'll
that
make
the
a
sequel I was going to plan. It would have been like the first one, but just change half the carnivores out for herbivores.
I'll actually invite
Yeah.
you guys to the my Discord. It's my animation
Disney?
Discord.
Oh, okay, nice.
Oh, right, okay.
You know, it's kind of interesting when I'm looking at this and I'm thinking about Hoops and Dynaman stuff, the dinosaur story movies. I realized that having them inside the house in those almost works better for this style. I don't know why.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. But I wanted to do it outside because I wanted the effect that they were like
tapping scent.
in like grassland or something like that. Well,
The
that
thing
makes
is, it
sense
makes
because
the
dinosaurs
locations
have
look less diverse.
You guys get the
Oh my
invite?
god, that Dilophosaurus. Oh my god.
Yeah, I made one of them be able to do kickboxing or jiu-jitsu or whatever. Because at the time I was a black belt in martial arts. So yeah.
Yeah, the Dilo just said I'm like into jujitsu or whatever. Oh my god. This
Yeah.
is
That was probably
Oh,
the
wow,
best
it's good.
Dilo ever.
Yeah, they captured him and now
Hashtag Dilo Kings.
Tyler King.
Hashtag Dilo. What the heck is
jitsu.
it?
Dilo boxing.
Dilo. Nope.
Um, Dilo Chan, because Jackie Chan.
Logic.
Oh yeah,
Dilo Chan.
Jackie Lophosaurus.
Imagine if the Dilo
Jackie
had.
Lophos.
Imagine if the Dilophosaurus walked on all fours.
Yeah.
Cameralophosaurus.
Morlock.
Now I'm just imagining like a sauropod with just Dilophosaurus crests, but they're huge. Like proportionally, the head is the same size.
Yeah, so it can't even. It just drags its head along. It's like. It's logic. Logic.
Lives a very
Totally
unpleasant life.
logical.
Okay, Jagged Gamer. I should have invited you there, so hopefully that should work. Let's hope that works. Yeah, so
Imagine-
now we're pretty much gonna have a
Isn't it
fight in
weird that I
this.
play Roblox?
Hello, Jagged.
Oh,
There we go.
hello,
It
Jagged.
works. It
It's
works
just
finally.
expanded.
Every time, this is the second time I ever come on, and always just me with Chris.
I tried to get Chris on earlier, but his thing still doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I got in, and then it's just me and him.
I'm just drawing what Cameralophosaurus would look like.
I think Cameralophosaurus is
Cause
like
logic.
freaking. Oh, Cameralophosaurus versus One Scratch Man. Did you guys hear about the meme that was birthed on DinoCap's stream? One Scratch Man. It's
I did not
green.
hear
He has this big Compsognathus figure, like
Oh,
action
yeah.
figure thing, and it's Green Claw's brother, and we called it One Scratch Man.
Yeah.
One Scratch Man!
By the way, does anybody know what soundtrack this is?
I recognize it, but I'm not sure what it's from.
If anybody can get it right, I will give you a cookie.
Oh, I want the cookie really bad.
I live in the worst place in the world to live currently.
Are you like right in the hurricane's path?
Oregon.
Ooh.
Are you in
It's
North Korea?
It's death by smoke here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Washington was bad like a couple weeks ago, and just yesterday or a couple days ago, we had a little more smoke come through too. Freaking
Yeah,
Canadian
Redmond's
forest
starting to
fires
come up a
wrecking
bit.
our days.
Yeah. It's because we've had a hot summer. It's because the world's had a hot summer, and now the hot currents are like lifting off the ocean and creating hurricanes.
Yeah.
And well, now the
Yeah,
smoke
that's
in
Say
Washington and
goodbye
Oregon
to our
isn't even
lives.
from it now isn't even from Canada. There's like new like forest fires or wildfires like in Washington State now, I think.
Yeah. Cool.
It
I
like
how there's just
I think the
conversation has turned.
yeah, we're just talking about climate now.
Yeah.
Natural
Talking about the
disaster.
world.
Why did I bring this up?
I'm talking about
Yeah.
hurricanes.
By the
and
way, the
wildfires.
soundtrack was the final battle between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars 3.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
The one on Mustafar.
Oh, here's the big reveal.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, Avian
I almost wanna
murdered
make
Gord,
conti-
the main
I don't-
character's wife.
I only
So-
have the green. I have the green Giga. I got it at Walmart.
Yeah.
Cause I live maybe not even a mile away from a Walmart.
Oh. Chris Cross is asking me to invite, and it says I've sent him the invite 3 times now, I think. Chris Cross, if it
Okay.
doesn't work, I don't know if it works.
I'm
Look in
still confused by his new picture. He's not the Collectospinosaurus. What am I to do with my life?
And he's changed his name too on Discord a lot. So like,
I know he needs to be the thing about.
Logic.
He changes his
remember
name
if
so
it-
much that when I see
Logic.
someone named Chris, I just assume it's him.
And then this soundtrack is just.
yeah, because his name was once
Yeah.
just
And
not
then this
just
soundtrack
Scream.
is just from WWE. When I don't know if you got no. I don't know if anybody here is a wrestling fan. No.
I am.
Oh, that was from the
I'm just
20.
giving
WrestleMania
everybody
3 promo.
logic. I'm giving everybody the
You're gonna call
logic.
me
play.
WrestleMania what?
Call everybody Logic. And then this is just Pacific Rim soundtrack because Pacific Rim came out. I was like madly obsessed with Pacific Rim.
I've never seen the movie, but I recognize the song instantly. It's very distinct.
Caroline.
Wait, call it which WrestleMania? You said WrestleMania something.
Has
Yeah,
anybody
WrestleMania.
seen
Which one?
in the Discord?
I heard you say 30. Was it 30?
Yeah, well, that was from a Trust 23 between Michaels and John Cena, the promo they had. So that was the soundtrack. Yeah.
I just remembered what I must do.
John Cena.
Yeah. He was my favorite wrestler for a time, and now it's probably Drew Galloway. Actually, I think Drew Galloway is my favorite wrestler now. But hang on a sec, just gotta sit up.
Mine's is the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
You guys
love
should
it.
check the
Pre-ordering.
Discord.
Are you gonna pre-order the game, the 2K18 one that's coming out? I've already.
I will not be getting that game. I will not be
I
getting that
can't
game.
pre-order it, sadly.
I'm getting the deluxe edition, so like. And
Of
I'm
Oh
what?
pre-ordering
really?
it.
Oh, sound.
So I get to play it 4 days early. So I'll upload a video on that on my main channel,
What is it?
Sweet.
so you guys can see it.
Jurassic World
4 days
Evolution?
early.
No, it's
No.
the 2K. It's the WWE game. It's coming. By the way, this is the final battle. So
When we're on the
Yeah, I'm
topic
going
of channels,
full screen for this. This is gonna be intense.
yeah.
I made a second channel. Like I've been saying it a lot. Why is everything so quiet?
Don't know. When you can't
So
flip stuff in paint.
Yeah, because I'm watching this. I'm watching this intensely.
Need utter quiet.
Oh, Chris Cross, damn it. Chris Cross, he doesn't get the. For some reason, he's not getting the invites through. I've just given him like another invite, and it's not going through for some reason. Oh,
Do
here
it
we
like
go.
how you did to me. You just gave me a message.
Yeah, I should do that. To be honest.
Hey,
Wow. Oh wow.
uncle-
The freaking cheesy rock music just started and
Yeah.
we're ready to go.
Right,
hey,
it's my favorite band, dude. Yay! Yeah, I had to use my favorite bands, some of my favorite band songs, just because I love them.
shameless plug.
Right.
I just made the new meme.
What?
Trust me, I just made a new meme.
Isn't
It's
it
Man, I
already
used to listen to Disturbed.
on the Discord. It's
Isn't it
on
already
Prehistoric
'cause
Central.
logic? Just
Oh,
say
yeah.
'cause logic. Oh yeah. 'Cause logic.
I love it. Logic.
Why is
And then there's
Spinosaurus
another one.
quadruped? Because logic.
Oh, Spider Dude, hello.
This is Spino. I think it's pretty easy. It's just Spino. It's just Spino. Spino. Like a Xenon.
Oh, why isn't this? I can't turn it
I
sideways.
think I might
Hold
get off the stream in a little bit.
I love there's so much dragging in this movie. So many dinosaurs get dragged across the grass.
Why isn't this
Because
working? Oh,
you
it
know
doesn't
what?
show.
You know what it is? You guys want to know what it is?
What?
Logic.
Ooh, that was
Logic.
gross.
Because
I'll
logic.
be right back.
Oh wow, that raptor just got wrecked.
Wanna know why Aloe's leaving? Because logic.
Cause
Logic.
oh man, on my next stream, I'm gonna try and have a stream where we like rationally discuss our thoughts on the first episode of season 4, and everyone's just gonna be saying logic potato, logic potato, logic potato.
Wait a minute.
You're forgetting
Will,
one more thing.
Hangouts work on
Oh,
our
yeah,
phone?
Mike.
Mike.
Mike
Yeah,
Greenclaw.
Mike.
I have a question.
Mike.
What is your question?
Can you use Hangouts on a phone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I would know. My phone flips open.
I have an iPhone.
Invite me on Discord so I can use my phone, and you guys can finally get a face reveal of me.
Oh yes, baby.
I know you guys want the face reveal.
So bad.
We all
I
want the
wouldn't be
face
surprised.
reveal.
I wouldn't be surprised if you're an Allosaurus, because logic.
Okay, I'll show. I am an Allosaurus, by the way.
He says he's
Is
an
that what you
Allosaurus, but then he'll turn out he's actually a Ceratosaurus.
No, he's the Ceratoceratops.
And now Camel loves
You'll
him.
have to see because logic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna join using my phone. Okay, so I'm gonna quit. Okay.
Give us that face reveal.
Okay. See you there.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yo, Bionicle, why did you shorten your name to Gibson? I mean, I know
what
it's
do
your
you?
name. On
Wait, does it just? Oh, I didn't do that. It just does that. I don't know.
it just says Gibson.
Yeah. I didn't even realize that at first it said Bioniclesaurus. I thought it always just said Gibson on there. I know I didn't do anything. It just, yeah. It has a mind of its own.
Hey, Bionicle,
Kind of works out though.
Have you checked
Oh,
out
was
my
that?
new channel? Have you checked out my new channel?
No, or maybe I did.
No.
Which I can't even remember.
It's the
I'll
Jurassic
be.
fan.
Oh yeah. I did check that out. I remember now. Yeah, you
I
commented
got
on
like
something.
4 subs. I only got like 4 subs, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, cool.
I'll add to the sub count.
I was expecting more. At least 10. Come on.
Hey, 10 will happen, and we'll have a party.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Now it's hashtag get Jagged Gamer to 10 subs on his channel that isn't Jagged Gamer.
Yeah.
The Jurassic fan.
The
I'll leave a
Jurassic fan.
comment. I'll leave a comment
Yes,
on
absolutely.
the video call. On this stream's comment section, I'll leave a on my other channel.
Yeah.
I'll leave a comment. So
You
just
could
click on it.
do a little thing to advertise it on the Discord's advertising section.
Oh, okay.
I just realized he broke his leg.
Wait, who broke his leg? The Gorgosaurus?
Yeah, Ungaius broke one of the raptor's legs. And here we go. It's like the final battle
Spinosaurus.
between these two, like just absolutely hate each other. Hello.
Give us the
Hello.
face reveal now.
Do it.
Give us the face reveal. Do it. Do it
So
now.
apparently my phone doesn't work.
Oh.
How the hell does it
I'm
Well,
work?
actually
that's
at
sad.
store of Faganax, so logic.
Logic.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually a person. Because, yeah.
I thought you were then gonna say you were an Epenteres. Just go through all the Allosaurus.
Yeah.
Because logic. Because humans are the only things that can talk.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Logic.
I think
here we
some
go.
parrots
I
can
could
keep
be an
the
Allosaurus,
conversation.
but you'll never know.
It's not really talking. It's just
Unless you join
mimicking.
some of my streams. I might
say.
stream after I clean my room.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna go clean my room in just a few minutes.
Yeah, I
I'm
love you
gonna
came
clean
on and you
today.
said like I have to clean in 20 minutes and it's been like 40 minutes.
Yeah. It's because you've been
I
enjoying this film.
might go in just a second.
Because logic.
You know what?
Logic.
After I clean my room, I'll do a stream. And you are all
Because
invited.
logic. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Even if we weren't invited, we just go on.
I don't know how to
Just
start a
stream.
stream with Hangouts, though.
I don't know either.
Oh, that's just great. That line then. You're a bad dinosaur.
Then how are you guys doing it?
I'm going to post a new video on my other channel tomorrow.
Nice.
It's basically going to be like my... Goddamn.
Ow, my ears. Hello,
be a
why would you do that to me?
dinosaur
That hurts.
series.
Ow. Oh,
Totally
that
the
hurts.
original name. I didn't put 2 words together. Dinosaur evolution.
I'm
That's
sorry.
the
I had to rape.
It's fine. Yeah, this is when I was saying up for a sequel.
Okay, where should the next location on Extinction Island be? If you've been following my channel.
Nice. Why is it named that?
Oh crap, I gotta go. Bye.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
Because
Well, that was
logic.
sudden.
I'm walking in the room.
It's like, hey, what do you think of? Oh, gotta go.
Hey, you need your cream. Bye.
Oh no,
And only one.
Jackie Lophosaurus died.
Only one. Yeah. So.
God.
Yeah. So this. I was trying to set up for a sequel. That's why I kept Aviodent alive. That's why he was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not like you. You just go away, mate." Yeah.
You guys need to convince me whether or not I should upload a video about my Jurassic World toys from Hasbro. I have
Do
like
it.
Do it.
Do it.
Absolutely.
on
Do
my
it.
other
Is
channel.
it?
Sorry, hang on a
Is
second.
it?
I have the little Dominus Rex. I have the T-Rex. I have the Pachycephalosaurus.
Oh, no, my headphones. No, hang on a sec.
The Stegoceratops, Ankylosaurus, the hybrid Ankylosaurus, and like some other ones.
Do it.
Do it and
do it.
roast them. Roast them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you like them, in which case just do that.
I think they're cool,
Right.
but they're not accurate, obviously. But the
Oh,
Jurassic,
yeah.
the Jurassic Park series accurate.
Okay, so
it's over.
done.
Wow. I feel bad because as more people came on, I started just talking and with you guys and not so much watching it. But
Yeah.
it was there the whole time in the background.
Yeah. Well, Well, I was gonna say, what do you think to it? But I don't know what to say now.
I kind of I mean I surprisingly enjoyed it. After Site B, that was nothing compared to Site B. To be fair, Site B was the purest of cringe fests, and I mean it was a lot of fun. But like that, like there were some parts that were funny to laugh at, but mostly like there was the one part I can't remember what it was now, but there was one part that was like supposed to be funny and actually was, and in general like I thought it was pretty solid. I can see why people actually liked it.
I know, yeah. I was going into it expecting that people like a small bunch of people would like it, and there's like loads and loads of people like over the years have said this is like the best film on YouTube ever. I'm like, whoa,
The best thing in YouTube history.
best thing in YouTube. I was like, oh wow, thank you. I'm just like,
this
wow.
moment is so much bigger than PewDiePie.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's right. PewDiePie, I'm calling you out, mate. I'm bigger than you.
Calling you out, mate. Calling you out, dude, right now.
Yeah. PewDiePie, you and me. PewDiePie, you and me. WrestleMania 34. The winner.
Main event.
The winner
Some
rules
awesome
YouTube.
Goes on the throne.
Yeah. So, Jagged, what do you think to the Theropod Chronicles, or were you watching it at all?
Haven't been watching it, but I feel like it sounds good, and I will watch it.
You better do, or else I'll come for you. Come for you. But yeah,
it really makes me want to. Just when it opened, and like one of my favorite parts with dialogue was just like when the Allosaurus and the Gorgo and then Thermos, the T-Rex, were all just talking like in their first conversation, and it made me want to do something like that with like talking characters with dinosaurs, because just when you see the characters interact and it's good, it's like that's really kind of cool.
I think after watching it all the way through now, I'm actually more appreciative of what I've actually done, because it's actually held up over the years, which I'm actually just like, oh, I've actually done something really good, because like I said, like over the years, I've come to like dislike it a bit, but now after watching it all the way through, I think I actually really like it again. Like I actually like my own thing again. But
I mean, at least yours had a story. I remember I made a total, like it was around the same time I made DI Season 1. I was probably, I guess 10 or whatever it was at that time, and I literally made just a ripoff of Hoops and Dino Man's movie, a dinosaur story. I think I called it like a dinosaur journey, and they were literally like even on a boat going through the ocean, and it was just. The thing is I made it with no plan, so I literally just kind of like, it's a series of completely random events that tell no story, but it's like an hour and a half long, and it's awful.
Right. Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Now that I'm saying this on a stream, everyone's gonna want me to post it, but
probably.
The weird names you used to come up with, like season 1 and season 2 of Dinosaur Island. I remember one episode was called "I Hate Long Walks."
Oh yeah, I mean that was purposeful to have some like funny episode titles.
Yeah,
but
that was weird.
Because the original title was just like The Great Migration, but I'm like, well, that's just so generic. Let's kind of make fun of that cliche.
I hate long walks.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the sauropods do too.
Yeah. And then there's that one episode of season 1 that's literally just called Another Day. It's like
another day on the island.
Another day.
Like that was clearly wow. Just wow.
Yeah. Oh man. But fun fact about my film is that basically I actually did not want a single T-Rex showing up in this film. But even though the running T-Rex is a T-Rex, I just called it a Tarbosaurus. Because I was actually going to save T-Rexes for the sequel and have like T-Rexes be sort of like a legendary species that it's like in myth and legend, and then shows up, and then it's like, yeah, because the second one, right? Okay, for anybody who doesn't know, yeah, the second Theropod Chronicles, if I made it, would have been called Theropod Chronicles Herbivore Havoc, and it would involve the herbivores all ganging up on the carnivores. Yeah, and then the T-Rex coming in. Then T-Rexes get involved in the story. Like, you'd have one T-Rex who's like found, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to live up to mine." Yeah, he's like the story behind him would have been he doesn't know. Yeah, well, not exactly. No, he'd actually be the guy who's like he doesn't know if he can actually live up to the legend of T-Rex because he's a T-Rex, but he has self-doubt, and then by the end of the film, he's like him, Gorgas, Thermus, and Ungaius are all like total badasses, and they like defeat the herbivores and all that. And then in the third one, I would have had like a massive. Yeah, I would have had like a massive like war. So basically, that's sort of the reason why I didn't do it, because they would have all been carbon copies of each other, just elements taken out and swapped in and stuff like that. And that's what I really just didn't want.
Cody says he wants you to do it.
I know I can't do it though because I'm going to university. But all right then, if anybody wants to do that, if anybody wants to, I'm going
to be making seasons 5 and 6 while in community college. I mean, I know that's not quite the same, but
not quite.
I know, but I'm going to be away from. I'm going to be like.
Technically, it is because you're making 2 series.
Yeah, exactly. I'm making a lot more.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And to be fair, I'm finishing the editing for season 4. While going in.
Oh, Bionicle. The stream that you said that your parents were revealed, I didn't see it because I was too busy. But I came, but like it was after. I don't know what time it was. 2 hours. I'm not gonna watch full 2 hours just looking for that.
Oh yeah, it's towards kind of like not the end, sort of like maybe like the beginning of the last third of it.
I was gonna say it's the first part of the last third, I'd say, yeah. And then I've got another film on my YouTube channel called Tyrannosaurs / Carcharodontosaurs Teeth in Time. So there's that one that maybe I might do in the next week or so. Maybe get some more people on, just be like, hey, should we watch this? It's only 35 minutes long. Lol.
How do you guys come up with such cool names for like series?
That was actually a film where I was struggling to come up with a good name for it. Because it was like involving.
I don't come up with any good names. My name is the most generic name. They're dinosaurs on an island, so I guess it makes sense.
But it's grown since everybody's like so used to it.
It's grown. That's
a nostalgia name.
Yeah, and the plus thing is that it's simple. It's simple to remember. That's why it's so memorable.
Yeah. And there was a time where I'd say it was a problem that when you look it up, you come up with a bunch of series, but that's not really a problem anymore because mine is always the first one that comes up because it has a lot more attention. So it actually is easy to find despite the name.
I remember back then when I used to search it up, there was like a series of like a documentary called Dinosaur Island. Kind of like also like a weird name like Dinosaur Island Revival. Just added Revival to.
Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention. You know how Digon has taken over the whole Theropod Club and DYCL thing from me? Well, he has, I don't know if he's told you this, but he's added an honorary member. So it's like a Hall of Fame. He's added Raptor Boy as an honorary member.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know. He messaged me. I don't know if he's watching this now. Well, he's not, actually. I don't know. But if he is, then he just messaged me and said, hey, why do we add Raptor Boy like an honorary member? I was like, do it. I was like, yes, this is great.
This is great.
But yeah,
should do it.
Yeah, it'd be amazing if you came back after so many years and was like, I'm coming for the DYCL championship. I'm coming to reclaim my throne. Oh man, I miss that.
I don't even have a good name. I don't even have a good name for my series.
Oh my god. Gaming Aloe just sent me on Discord a meme of a Camarasaurus with a frill and crest saying,
yeah, see, that's what I was laughing at earlier. And that's what I was trying to show on the camera earlier, but he wouldn't do it. It's amazing. It's like, It's just so
Oh yeah, he
good.
did. He sent me too. This is Logic.
That's awesome. Oh my god, I love it.
Logic.
That's so cool.
Oh, that's really good.
Logic.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I
now
love that we
Cody
have
decided-
like actual memes. The fact that this community has proper memes now, it really cracks me up. Like
Yeah.
it's not even just
Cody
running
decided-
jokes anymore. People are actually making little graphics of stuff, and it's just
Wait, on Discord, what does idol mean?
Yeah.
Like the orange
I
symbol. What is
don't know.
Yeah,
ideal?
now Cody wants in the Hall of Fame as well. Cody, you're still active. I'm not, and I don't think I'll. No, that's the thing. Should I go in the Hall of Fame of DYCL?
Hey, if you guys look on Discord on Prehistoric Central, this is Raptor Jesus. Went extinct for your
Oh.
sins.
Yeah,
It's on general.
yeah. I think I'm gonna end this stream right here. So, thank you for
All right.
watching.
My religion.
But yeah, and I will say thank you for both you guys and for Gaming Hour for coming on. You know, really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I'm really
Oh,
happy
good.
for being here for such a
Yeah.
short time.
Yeah.
Shameless plug, check the Jurassic Fan on YouTube and the Jagged Gamer on YouTube, please.
So go subscribe,
it.
people.
Subscribers.
Subscribe.
It's worth it. There are turtles.
Yes,
And
there are.
especially subscribe to Bionicosaurus. He desperately needs it. He doesn't even have that many subs.
Yeah, I'm really
He doesn't have
struggling.
any subs now. I mean, I've only got 1,000 subs, but I mean, come on, people. He's only got 22,000 subs. Can we just help the guy out?
I mean, can we at least get
Help
to
the guy
25? I mean, goodness.
It's 25.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's right,
Right.
there.
Okay. Yeah. So
Hype
thank you all
for
for
season 4.
yeah.
Dinosaur Island
was-
season 4.
I'm not
coming
releasing
tomorrow.
season 4 until I hit 30,000.
Yeah.
How cruel would that be? How cruel would
That'd
that
be
be?
amazing.
No,
That would
60,
be just-
65 million subscribers.
Yeah. Great. Okay. I'm gonna end it right here. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
See you
And
guys next time.
subscribe to these guys. And I shall see you later. Bye bye.